You will have to excuse me. I apologize for what is about to happen. You're going to have to excuse my not quite 100% voice, and yeah, I got a cold. My daughter was carrying it around all of last week, and yeah, that's what happens when you have kids. Sometimes they're just germ carriers, and so yeah. That said, I have already spent a significant amount of time playing this game today. But you'll have to tune in Friday night to see the results of that. And that's all I'm going to say, except that once again, it is Wednesday, a little past 10:30 p.m. on Wednesday, August 5th of 2026, and I have another Zelda Maker test run. Yeah, it's the first quest. It's, tried and true. Maybe not the most unique and original thing we've seen, but as always, some slight changes. I'll read you the latest email. He sent this just earlier today at about 4:30 p.m. Hello all. I see on my last tweak you like being able to carry more bombs, so I added that into tonight's playthrough as well. I know there was a question about how many bombs you could carry at one time. Last week it was set on 255, the max. I was feeling generous tonight and put it back on 255. The max anything can be on the NES version of Zelda is 255. It's a game programming thing and can't be changed, as I explained last week. 256 possible different values when you have an 8-bit integer. And for this game, it's 0 through 255. You could also say, minus 128 to 127, but only 256 different values. Anyway, I'll continue. Tonight, I'm testing the graphics for Link's appearance and changed what he looks like. That's all the changes that I know of. I then changed a full line of stuff. I have no idea what it will do. So what I want you to do tonight is play Test 10. Test 10 is the one where I changed a line of stuff and have no idea what will happen. If early in your playthrough tonight the game will freeze up, I sent a second version without the random line being changed where I have no idea what it does. So only play Test 10A if the game freezes up early in your playthrough tonight. It's possible the game could or will freeze up on you tonight. If you see anything wacky, please point it out, as I have no idea what I changed on that one line. Thanks, Zelda Maker. So there you have it. He just went in and flipped a bunch of switches. It's like the equivalent of, you go to the circuit breaker, or you go to the, you open up the detonator and you have to cut all the different colored wires. And we don't know what any of them do. We'll just go snip, 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 and hope that nothing blows up. What I can tell you is the attract loop has been running for the last, actually almost an hour. And since it hasn't crashed, at least all the artwork is working. So, but, we can also try playing the game. Whoa. What am I looking at? What is that? Is he wearing a helmet? Is that what his face looks like? Oh, good evening, chat. Mando Gamer says Armored Link. I guess? You can see the ears kind of sticking out there. Either that or he's doing his best impression of a Dark Nut. Goron Link. Maybe. This is my large cup of tea. I must say, this sort of thing is my cup of tea, literally and figuratively. Mando Gamer suggests I have my name for tonight. Dark Nut. Is that too unoriginal? How's that? I think we have a problem. Either the game thinks that name is Garbo, or it has already crashed. As you can see by my little diagram in the lower left corner, I am pressing the start button, and in fact I'm pressing all of the buttons now, and nothing is happening. We're going to do a soft reset, and we're going to try registration again, except this time just A. And now I'm going to press start, and nothing has happened. Yeah, well, I guess we know what Zelda Maker broke now. We literally cannot get out of the registration screen. I can get out of it if we don't register a name. What if I do the third slot? No, that doesn't work either. So it's possible that what we broke is saving, because clearly we can exit from the screen and go back to the select screen without an issue. We can also exit that screen without a problem. But if it actually tries to write the file, no good. Well, looks like we're going to our other ROM. This is 10A. It looks the same, but it worked. All right, Mr. A, let's do this. Start the clock, and... Hey, what happened to my clock? My clock is busted. I did update to a new version of OBS. Oh, I know what happened. OBS crashed earlier, and I started it in safe mode, thinking, wait, this doesn't look all that different. But I guess the difference in safe mode is the scripts don't run. Oh well. Wow, he really does look like a Dark Nut. Just green. Oh well, we'll just play without a clock this time. His mask started falling off. Mando Gamer says, OBS is getting dumb. Why is that? Why do you feel that way? We're going to go ahead and head east. We do like to do level 2 first. We still have our arrows when they're fired sideways, and our little target promotional crossover when they're fired vertically. Oh dear, we didn't get our bomb drop. Well, there is only a 41% chance of it. So we're just going to pick on our blue moblins until we eventually get one. Because since this is not a real speed run, I don't care that much about my time. There we go. I think I just needed to beat 11 of them. Oh dear. Mando Gamer clarifies, I had to do a full reinstall. My videos were not playing game music. That and all the errors and updates. Yeesh. I mean, if the music isn't coming out, I would think that's just an audio settings tweak, but it's not always helpful to get the watch in a room like that, when the ropes, you know, can come to you. It's a lot more helpful that way. It's like your food being delivered by a waiter instead of you having to go get it. Oh no, join up. Come over here. That's what we like. Oops. Oh, and here we go again. I have to chase them all down. But we did fill our hearts up, so we can throw our sword for this room. Helps to be brave and just bomb the heck out of them as fast as you can. Oh, that's right. Our limit of bombs is not 8. Ah, I missed! Ah, well. That slows us up a little bit. But again, who's counting? There's no timer on. Mando Gamer says, and now Bob tells me commenting is disabled. So, I feel like that may not have to do with OBS Studio. That might have to do with your Twitch settings, because what you do in OBS Studio should, in theory, have no bearing on what people see, you know, insofar as chat options on Twitch. That sounds more like a configuration thing. I mean, I could be wrong, but we'll grab our all-important 5th heart container. A lot of this alternative art was in the earlier Zelda Maker test ROMs, so I'm thinking he's iterating upon the previous one rather than, you know, starting new each time. Since we can throw our sword for this, I'm going to take my chance. The alternative is leaving the screen and coming back to kind of re-roll the position of the Lionel. But that takes a while. And of course what I did there is whack the enemy such that during their recovery window I can walk through them, because the collision detection is turned off during that time. It means you can't attack the enemy again, but by the same token it also means they can't hit you. So you should always use that to your advantage when possible. There are lots of ways you can avoid damage from Dark Nuts using that technique. We're entering the room and we're entering the dungeon and then leaving immediately to open that north locked door. Oh, and Zelda Maker has dropped by, wanting to say something, and I will read that momentarily. Sorry about tonight's game, I just wanted to inform you of some stuff. I'm always up for more Zelda Maker information. I've been very busy with life recently. Listen, dude, I get it completely. I have been absolutely inundated with work to the point where, you know, I've been working evenings and my boss has been like, don't get burned out, don't get burned out, don't get burned out, every chance he gets. And now I understand why, because I started to feel burned out. And so I'm going to be scaling back some of that evening work. Would you hold still? Jeez. which means hopefully I'll have a little bit more free time to work on my own game projects, but that's neither here nor there. He continues, as I collect the pocket handheld mirror, or perhaps bow. I will still be sending you some hex speedruns to do on Wednesdays. I'll be sending you stuff where I change one whole line where I have no idea what it does and let you play through it and see if you can figure out what changed. The only problem with this is I can't ensure you that the game is playable the whole way through. Yeah, like we just saw. I'll always send you an email informing you what is going on. I can't stay on, but I'll be lying in bed tonight watching you play. Hope to start a project sometime in the near future. That is super exciting. Thank you, Zelda Maker, as always, for providing some pretty awesome entertainment. And, I mean, I'll just say, if you know, there's a week where he does not send me something, that is fine. I've got other stuff. For example, this week, actually earlier today, what was I doing? I was playing Trial of Courage, looking for what I may have missed to try to make the end of the game a little more beatable, a little less rough. But let me tell you, that the end of that game is just an absolute doozy. I don't know if you've been watching on Saturdays or catching up on YouTube, but oops, my D-pad didn't do what I wanted it to, or my finger didn't do what I wanted it to. I take you to the candle shop. Normally around this time I wonder, do I have enough bombs? But the answer in almost every case tonight is going to be yes, which is great. Thank you, Zelda Maker. Oh, sure. I'll take that half a heart back. But yeah, Trial of Courage, after spending more time in levels 7, 8, and 9 today, let me just say, I'll miss it a little bit now that it's about finished, but I'm not going to miss it that much. Because level 9 can just buzz off. So, I mentioned that I'm going to be playing Friday night as opposed to my usual Saturday. I'm probably postponing my travel plans, but I already said I'd be playing Friday, so I'm going to honor that. Ooh. Hey, get out of the way! So yeah, you only have 2 days to wait for more Zelda out of me. And, my goodness. Not cooperative. And here I am, half dead. Eek. Oh, I want that. Oh, help. Well, this wasn't good. Usually I drop a bomb and then make it to the staircase, and didn't quite work out that way. And this stinks. Oh! Bob Cube points out something that I did not think about. You should try to go into level 5 with 100 rupees and buy the bomb upgrade. When you buy the bomb grade, it always replenishes all your bombs, and that should put you at 255. Oh, good lord. I am being very sloppy right now, and I'm going to get myself killed. I'm, like, actually attacking them in hopes that I get some sort of health back. Because trying to face Manhandla with no room for error is a little scary. So much for speedrunning, but we have time. For real? You're not going to give me any health? What is this? Did he modify the drop tables? Like, where is all the health? There's one. There's a bloody organ on the floor. Now I have to be careful not to lose it again. Alright, well... Mando Gamer says, "You get nothing. Good day, sir." Well, you know what? I've got one insurance hit now. And more bombs than anyone in the US military can carry. Let's go. Let's go. Boom! Dead. Alright. Crisis averted. See, I found a way to make it exciting. Nothing like a near-death experience. Well, there's an easy way to go into level 4 with 100 rupees. We simply stop by our local dude hidden underneath a tree and collect 100 rupees. Done. Mando Gamer says black market. The darkest of markets. Oh, look, more... Now I feel like he modified the drop tables for sure, but I don't think he did. Just everyone's dropping bombs these days. Might not need the upgrade at this rate. But the good news is, since we just collected 100, we're not going to need to make up for it. Oh, right. I want to do this. I love being able to do the block clip on that screen. Okay. Well, we have plenty of bombs, so we're just gonna blow all these dudes to smithereens. Bye. Being able to throw the sword helps so much in that room. Helps you get rid of them quickly. Ow! Batted. Alright. I've got the ladder. We blew up our opposition, so we can simply walk across this next screen without any problem whatsoever. Walk across, get them out of the way, open the door, go east. We're going to bomb through the north wall here. Take that little slime with us. Explosives! Boom! That is so fun. Alrighty. Well, That throwing the sword speeds that up as well. A whole lot. And we've got plenty of money, to the point where when we collect 100 by the beach, we're not going to have room for all of it. So strange. You would think maybe Link would go ahead and get himself a bigger wallet. He can carry, you know, in the vanilla game anyway, 16 bombs. But only 255 rupees. Actually, I don't know. How heavy are rupees? Which is heavier? This is a heavy conversation topic, if you know what I mean. It's a secret to absolutely nobody if you play this game enough. And we go in our newfound cave and grab a heart container. Now, eastward. Walking along the very top line, they do not appear. If you want to be speedy, it's good to avoid combat when you can. I'll pick up the green pea or whatever that is. It's the wooden arrow. Oh good, more bombs. He should just drag it all behind him like he's playing Snake. No, my money! Red med. He tried to fireball me in the butt. Not this time. We have more than what we need. We'll proceed straight to level 5. What I really should do is work on my speedrunning route and look for something that's a little more challenging but doable for me. Gonna need to do that if I want to improve my time significantly from the current 39 minutes and 31 seconds and change. There is some room for improvement, but there'll be a lot more. Oops. And that was close enough. I love that. I really do. Boom. And we will block clip through our wall. Bah. Bob Q says, don't forget to get the bomb upgrade. Yes, good idea, but I still have enough bombs to obliterate them, I think. As long as they don't turn too much. Nice. Ow. Not so nice. Oh. Nice. Okay. That was fun. Blew them all to smithereens. And the recorder, amazingly, is right here in this spot. It wasn't always. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and use a key. Go south. Replace our key and blow a hole. And what do we find in here? I bet you'd like to have more bombs. I bet I would. And excuse me? I don't think this strategy worked all that well. Unless... you know what? I think I know what happened. The maximum value... Yep, and that is a legit 0. Well, we got 4... No, that's 3. Now, hold... Oh, I know exactly what happened. That's actually pretty bad. I know exactly what happened. So, here's the thing. The maximum is a variable, just like the number of bombs you have now. The maximum was 255. And guess what we did? We increased it by 4. There's just one small problem. There was no room for it to increase. So, we went up from 255 once to make it 0. Then we went up 3 more times. Now the maximum is 3. See what happened? You add 4 to 255 and you get 3. That's exactly what happened. So this is going to be a little bit challenging because, well, really what I should do is I should buy the other upgrade. That will at least allow me to have 7 bombs. Otherwise, it's going to be a little more difficult to finish this game, only being able to hold 3 bombs at once. Well, that's funny. That other upgrade's in level 7, right? Not too far from the entrance. Oh, oops, I forgot. I need to do this. So distracted by our bombing disaster. Fortunately, we're about to enter level 7. So we can sort of fix this problem. Oh, but we'll need a little cash. Because we're about to spend most of our money on rotten meat. Blech. Alright, well, let's grab a little bit of money. Again, we turn the timer off, so what difference does it make? I know where to get some cash. Let's see. We'll just hit up the ATM. If you haven't played vanilla Zelda recently, we got a little bit here. The reason I didn't reveal the the heart container or red medicine there is because I want to save that for later. Here's another one. 30 rupees. Alright, that's about enough. There's another 10 close to where the dungeon is. And also, we're gonna... Oh, wait, and there's another 30 over here. If I use a bomb for it. Oh, did I already collect that earlier? I think I did. Yep, I already grabbed that. That's okay. Not a problem. Meanwhile, I figured, you know, some of the other enemies would drop some rupees. They have not done that. Oh, sure, drop more bombs, but where's your money? Drop your wallets or something, come on. South of there is the Lost Woods. I don't feel like getting lost at the moment. Ah, there we go. Almost enough. We should be able to finish the job in the dungeon, I think. Alright, in we go. No wallet there either. Now, where's the upgrade again? I think it's... I bomb north as usual, right? And then I go west, I think? Oh. Give me your wallets! Oh, that's helpful. Hoping to have just a little bit more. Was it... Where was it? Was it north of here? Do I need to use a key to get in there? Found it. I actually remembered where it was. I'm not good at remembering things that are outside of my usual route. Alright, so my new maximum now is 3 plus 4, which is 7. Which is almost what we had before. And should be enough to complete the game. Don't block the door. Please don't block the door. Clang. Ow. That's what I get for trying to mess with them, huh? Here you go. It's like my cat. Only complains. Bubble, you're not helping. Ow, that's my butt. I was really hoping to have a little bit more money on hand. A little more than that. Oh, drop some rupees, will ya? Nothing. Man. Tough crowd. Ooh. Ah! Gotta be careful now. Okay, now this is going to be tricky because I only have 2 rupees. Oh, I think I... Only needed one arrow. Very cool. Have to walk over to collect the rupees. I'm out. Hey, that's good. We got out alive, and even with a little more money than we had when we walked in. Alright, we're good. Blow a hole. Nice. And we have enough health, too. Now we can just tank you. Goodbye. Well, that was interesting. Definitely be careful about raising the maximum on something when it is already at the theoretical maximum. That's what we learned tonight. Alright, let's have some bombs. Let's go. Hey! Alright, we're gonna try our screen scroll trick. Boing! One try. Wonderful. That'll save some time. We didn't even need the Lost Woods. I have one less key than usual. Ow! Oh, bloody. Ow. Well, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. How's that? Oh, I forgot to get the, magical sword. I am not paying attention. La da 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 da. Excuse me, pardon me. Ow! Man, that pea hat caused me more trouble than it should have. Thank you. 12 heart containers, you need to pick that up. The speedrun route is planned such that you will have 12 heart containers when you get here. But not every route plans it like that. The more difficult routes, not so much. You know what? Let's see if they drop any health. A little bit. Every bit helps. Alright, let's see how quick we can clear this. And also, if we can try to avoid a bludgeoning by the fireballs. And Wizrobe fun times. Ooh. Nope. Out of here. Why, Bubble? What did I do to you? Goodbye. Through the door. Quickly blow a hole in the wall. We don't want to spend any more time in here than we have to. Because Wizrobes are miserable jerks. Speaking of... Oh, lucky clock. I will take that. 3 and gone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Push. And in. That'll speed things up a bit. Oops. Grab the key. Don't need to tangle with these whiz robes. Whoa! Ow! Get out of here. As long as you got one heart left, well, more than one heart, I should say, then you're okay even if you get hit by Goma there. Definitely have more than one heart when you enter that room, though. Either that or dodge the fireball, unlike me. I was more concerned with hitting him in the eye. Okay, so now we're going to face west and blow into the recorder once. 3 minus 1 is 2. We go to level 2. And we are headed to level 8, the 8th and final dungeon required for the assembly of the Triforce. Switch to bombs, which we had a lot of, and now we don't. Whoa! Didn't expect him to be right there in my face. Jeez. Usually he stays out of the way. Not this time. Oop. Ow. Oh. Thank you. The thing to try to do in rooms like this is to try to keep moving but not retrace your steps. The moment you retrace your steps is the moment that you blunder into a fireball because they aim at your current location. Not where they think you're going to be, but where you are right now. So that's why, if you keep moving, generally you're okay, unless you move back to where you previously were. I got too close. Gotta always leave just a teeny buffer. And also remember, they only turn on full tiles. They will never turn halfway through a tile. Alright, let's sever some heads. Some head cutting. Gleeok has a gigantic hitbox on his right side. Took a lot of damage, but once you have the magical sword, everything goes down easy. Like a smooth brandy. Or something like that. Okay, we've assembled the Triforce. I know I have near the maximum of bombs, but since I don't actually... Oh, wait, now I do. Never mind. I was going to talk about how I was going to go next door and buy bombs, but no need to do that now because my current max is 7 and I'm there. We blew into the recorder once. Facing west, 2 minus 1 is 1. So now we're here. And we're going to go pay Ganon a visit. Well, I don't think anything else went wrong on this ROM. It's just... It's mostly vanilla, apart from the that change that was made that destroyed everything. Prevented us from starting the game. Ugh. Now, normally, I don't bother with the enemies in this room, but I have one fewer key than usual. So I just wanted to grab one to replace it. I don't think I needed that key, but it feels better to have it. Mando Gamer says, and 2 less hearts? No, my normal speedrun has exactly as many hearts as I have now. Alright, so Patra waits in this room, but what we try to do is wait for Patra to go away from the door and slip past. Avoid unnecessary fighting. That's what we try to do. Unfortunately, this is necessary. Oops. Gotcha. If you're standing right here in this column, on this line, the Wizrobes cannot fire at you vertically. And this is why we grabbed that key earlier. Now, you would think that maybe you could skip this Patra if you... ooh, ow! Oh, that's no good. Are you proud of yourself? I think that was one of those pity fairies that the game will offer you if it notices you took a lot of damage. Ah! Oh dear. Well, I better use a medicine now. I'll regret it if I don't. Ah! See, told you. Better switch to something else. Where's the orange one? Oops. That was foolish. I shouldn't have attacked them head on like that. Well, regardless, the silver green pea is mine? I think I already finished all the Wizrobes in the previous room, so we don't have to worry about them. Just gonna have to be a little more careful, because there is still more game to play, and we only have one more medicine. Probably could have done better on that. Okay. Quickly, to the door! Ah! No thanks. Do not want to tangle with you guys. Poke! Gotcha. Now that's the way to handle Wizrobes. I think this is the first time I got through that room without damage. Just have to do it like that every time. Alright, last Patra. Always moves the flies in that really cool pattern. Stab you in the eye. Hopefully, we don't need the medicine, but it's there if we need it. Hey, dude. What's going on? Been a while. How's the wife and kid? Oh no, I hate green peas! No, vegetables, no! We thought it was Wart that didn't want to eat his vegetables, but turns out Ganon doesn't like them either. Finally. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. Again. Until you hit the reset button, and then Hyrule is in chaos once more. It's a world that never knows peace unless you sit on the ending screen. And Mando Gamer says, how could you? Listen, do you really fault me for wanting to add more fiber to his diet? Fiber is so helpful. The health benefits are numerous, alright? Not to mention, like, it's the summertime. If you're not eating the summer fruit right now, you are missing out. You need to get yourself into peaches and nectarines and plums. Yeah. And then, you know, apple picking happens in the fall. But Mando Gamer says, but it was so blue, it can't be good for you. Well, you know, it's the real fruit colors are great. Like Gatorade, that blue Gatorade is all it's not. It's not. Anyway, oh, Mando Gamer says, also, they are saying to avoid a lot of fruits. Now, hold on a second. Because when you're saying they, you might be referring to the warnings about the parasite thing that's floating around. My understanding is, number one, it's mostly, you know, the bagged salad, and actually this applies to any outbreak of this type, or even like E. coli or whatever. The bagged salad is what you want to avoid most of all, because similar to ground meat, if something is contaminated, if you have ground meat, it's just all mixed together, contaminating the whole bit. But if you, say, get a piece of steak and it's contaminated on the outside, you know, just cook it. It'll be fine. The ground beef probably be fine too, but you gotta cook it real well, all the way. No pink on the inside of that burger. So that's the difference. You cook a steak, you know, if something's on the surface is contaminated, it doesn't matter how much you cook the steak. As long as you get the surface, you're good. So it's when you have a bagged salad where they have all the ingredients mixed together, you know, if one piece was contaminated, all of it's contaminated. But if you have a head of lettuce, just wash it thoroughly. So that's my advice. Avoid the bagged stuff. I know it's convenient, but convenience isn't everything. Health is important too. The other thing, the moment my wife heard about this, she yelled, "Cook your vegetables!" Because guess what? You cook your vegetables, you're not going to get sick. Now, I'm not suggesting that you throw your salad in the microwave, but it is summertime. Grilled zucchini, pretty good. Cook your carrots, cook all kinds of veggies. They're great. And then you have like your leafy greens, your Asian leafy greens, like bok choy, and that stuff is great. Delish. Highly recommend it. Spinach, cook it. That said, I think the culprits mostly are lettuce. I think they mentioned cilantro, and there was one other thing. Just cook your veggies, wash your fruit thoroughly, and try to avoid the bagged stuff, and you'll probably be fine. That being said, disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. Please do not blame me if something happens. Yeah. Do not take what I say as medical advice. Thank you. And as you can tell by my voice getting more nasally by the moment, I really need to blow my nose. So I'm going to cut it off here. This is a little early for me to end a stream, but I have a cold. My voice ain't great, and I should sleep a little earlier. So I am going to drop off, and I will be back in just 2 days. Friday night, the 7th of August, to finish Trial of Courage. It is the finale. I guarantee it. All right. Number one. And number two, I will start the Three Dudes next ROMhack after Trial of Courage, whose name I can't remember because I didn't look it up. I did not prepare thoroughly, but I will be prepared. Oh, Mando Gamer says it's Perils of Darkness. So I hope you'll look forward to that as I embark on a new adventure and definitively finish the previous one. The previous stream was a bit of a letdown. I was this close to what I thought was the end. And yeah, there was some nonsense there. Just a unbelievably difficult end to that quest. Basically, they force you to give up most of your heart containers until you've only got a few left, and then they force you to fight Ganon again. Only it's Dark Link, whatever, but basically you have to fight Ganon again for the third time. And yeah, it didn't go so well. I actually had just put the final hit on him and then took damage again. The end. But that's not going to happen this time. Nope, 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 nope. We're going to see the end of it. I guarantee it. Anyway. So yes, I hope you'll join me for that next Friday. And then next Wednesday, the 12th, probably another Zelda Maker test ROM, but it could be anything. You'll have to tune in to find out. And yeah, if you got this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to support me, just keep watching. Or you could stop by yyrgames.com to see the other thing that I do, which is create my own arcade-style games. They're on Steam. A couple of them are on Xbox. I think they're pretty great. I would love it if you tried them out too. And also, take care of yourself, please. Because taking care of others is pretty great. But if you don't take care of yourself too, you're not going to be in the best position to do that. So please take care of yourself. Don't forget, because yourself is important. Till next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.